2.
All right, welcome everybody. This is DM Tozy Presents, episode 3 of Planescapers. Welcome back. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you're watching this on YouTube, go back and watch episode 1 and 2. You'll have a better idea what's going on. If you just watch D&D in the middle of it, it's gonna be like a fever dream. It's gonna be chaotic nonsense. Well, welcome though. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time, this is we are playing Planescapers, which is it's a wonderful campaign setting. It's my favorite campaign setting. I've got 4 amazing actors and players here today to help us through this. If you don't know what Sigil is, we are going to really delve into some of it tonight, and we'll get even further in the next couple episodes if they make it out alive. We'll see. We will be planescaping today, so I hope to have a lot of fun. Okay, so let's introduce our actors again. We have Roberto.
Hi, my name is Roberto. I'm an improviser, and my character is Grammaticus. He's a tiefling fighter.
Awesome. And your tiefling fighter, what is, like, give me like a distinguishing feature. Maybe
distinguishing feature. He's big, he's burly, he has a gray beard, and a poorly timed sense of humor.
Excellent. Excellent. And then we have Alyssa Scholl. Alyssa, introduce yourself.
Hi. My character's name is Nim, and I'm a Hexblade Warlock, and I'm a changeling. So I can turn into, like, I can change my face and my body and turn into a middle-aged man who's in a sauna.
Yeah.
Or, you know, whatever I want. A little glass person. And my character is a former interpretive dancer, and she's very theatrical.
Awesome. And if you're just watching this, we have some character portrait art that looks incredible. It's done by the D12 Rose. So thank you for that. They look awesome. And next we have Russ Guberman.
How's it going?
Yeah.
It's Russ Guberman. I am here playing a half-elven, gambling, arcane trickster rogue who made some bad decisions in his past and is always one step ahead of the law.
Yes. Excellent. And give me like a distinguishing feature on like a part of your clothes that you enjoy.
A distinguishing feature and part of my clothes.
Yeah.
I do wear clothes most of the time.
Okay, good.
Distinguished.
Yes. I don't know how distinguished they are, unless, you know, the event really calls for it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Did you really want an answer to that question?
I mean, maybe.
I have a belt buckle that is incredibly way more valuable than anything else.
Ooh, okay. No, this is all stuff I can use. Okay, good. A belt buckle. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, a couple things about our show. At the top of the hour, in an hour, we will be doing something called a temporal distortion. If you're watching it right now, this thing is it's a way for you to influence the show. It's already happened. It's already changed some things. It's already changed some things that I need to prepare for. You will vote on the number one thing. You will post some ideas, and then everyone will vote on what they want to see in the show. I have to improvise with it pretty much right away. And then at the end of the show, we'll do something called a Sigillian Inspiration. This is all moderated, by the way, by our governor. Everyone on chat, say hello to the governor if you can. At the end of the show, someone gets a Sigillian Inspiration, and then you, the audience, can help the actors out if they roll poorly. It happened last week or 2 weeks ago.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work out. It's as if there are RNG gods who hate me, so that's cool. But we can't roll any worse than that. So so please help out if you can. Help out our adventurers. Okay, let's do this.
Did we introduce the Interloper?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And last and certainly not least is our Interloper for the day. Colin, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Colin. I'm the Interloper. I'm playing a Firbolg Bard. He's kind of a softie, but yeah, he's here. He's and he's ready to go.
Awesome.
Did you say a Firbolg?
Yeah.
I didn't know that race existed in D&D. I played like an ancient MMORPG in the realm of Hibernia, the magical land of Irish elves and things, and Firbolgs were there, and I was like, oh.
Not only do I exist, I'm pretty hard to miss.
They're basically like moss-covered giants, right? Like
big. I'm 10 feet tall.
Oh, yeah, excellent. Yeah, cool vibes.
Great.
I love it.
Okay.
Chewbacca.
Let's journey back to where we were. Okay, so the Sprout device was found and recovered intact, mostly. You returned it to the inventors at the Waterdeep World's Fair, but all is not wonderful in the City of Splendors. The cult known as the Host Temperament, who you faced last time, has already taken parts of the Sprout device, known as Planescape beacons, and thrown them across the plains. Quickly, the gnomes of Waterdeep help you gather your things and bring you through a portal that sends you all to Sigil, a torus-shaped city at the very center of the multiverse, a place of infinite portals, the famed City of Doors. So it is shaped like a torus. Here's a quick image of it.
Oh, a Taurus.
Yes,
Not
literally,
a tortoise.
Not a tortoise.
Yes.
Not a tourist.
Turtles all the way down.
Not a. It is literally a ring-shaped city at the center, at the top of an infinite spire, which doesn't make any sense, and that's how it should be. Okay. Set atop the infinite spire in the Outlands, Sigil exists as a city like no other. And I do say Sigil, by the way, because that is the correct way to pronounce it.
As opposed to
Sigil.
Sigil.
here.
There's a whole nerd debate
There's a
on
huge
this
nerd debate on
weird
this.
issue.
I say sigil as well.
The city itself is shaped as a torus, an enormous ring, with the inside cut out and then filled with buildings, monuments, dungeons, and inhabitants. It's filled with cutthroats, merchants, vagabonds, demons, angels, nobles, princes, warriors, swindlers, and all manner of creatures from every corner of the multiverse. Sigil is often called the City of Doors, for therein lie many hidden entrances to and from its strange enclosed walls. Every once in a while, the city is also referred to as the Cage, although no one truly knows why. Some say Sigil lies at the very center of the multiverse, although the purpose of its existence is shrouded in mystery. Sigil silently spins its cityscape under the watchful gaze of the Lady of Pain. Enigmatic and unimaginably powerful, the lady remains a true puzzle, but there are rules concerning her dominance. You all know this, by the way. You've been to Sigil, so now you're going back there.
I dated Lady of Pain for a little while.
Oh, God.
It didn't work out.
That definitely did not
It's
happen.
about feelings.
She will not suffer being worshipped, and many of those who have been mazed for daring to call her a god. For reasons unknown, she will also not allow any gods to enter the City of Doors. And finally, the lady demands some semblance of order in her city streets. Open warfare or any conflict that would threaten the safety of Sigil is strictly prohibited. Violators of this law have gone missing or have been flayed alive by the very shadow of the floating lady.
When you say mazed,
Yes.
not amazed.
Not
you
a
mean
definitely
put in
not
a maze.
Put in a maze.
Okay, gotcha.
Here is a quick image of her.
Well, you dated her.
Well, yeah.
She's hot.
Maybe like in a
That's what she's
weird
made up. Normally
fever
she's
dream.
way more casual than that.
Okay.
Jesse.
Here in Sigil, you meet up with the Silver Parabola, which is a group of techno-wizards tasked with solving all manner of multiversal problems from their perch in Sigil. You now have access to a portal room that can be attuned to each specific plane that requires your bravery and persistence. You must travel to each of these planes and recover the beacons before the cult uses their collective energy to find the location of their dark god lost to the astral sea. The first beacon lies somewhere in the Feywild, in a particular forest patch known as the Butterfly Glade.
That's my backyard, you guys. I'm cool with the Fae. On one side of the family, anyway.
After they tell this to you, the doors swing open. The doors swing open to the Silver Parabola. It's the Wizards' Conclave in Sigil. The doors swing open, and a gnome comes walking in. He's got blue hair, pink hair. He's bare-chested. He's got a towel over his shoulders. He looks like he's sweaty, and he goes, "Professor Bonklewink Bunk Wonkledink, at your service. So you are the famed adventurers that will help us out. You saved the Sprout device, didn't you?"
Are you tired?
It says, "Yes, I've been working out."
Oh,
And
good for
he
you.
poses a bit.
You look great.
He's got like tufts of blue and pink hair on his chest. There's just tufts of blue and pink. Yes, been doing calisthenics using my coal-powered elliptical machine.
Nice.
Yes.
Is it a New Year's resolution?
Huh?
A New Year's resolution?
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll write that down.
Oh.
Just scroll up here. And go,
Get a New Year's resolution.
okay. he disrupts it.
I compliment him on his muscular definition.
It says, "Thank you. That's very kind of you. The elliptical does most of the work as it's coal-powered. Terribly inefficient."
Professor Bunk Wonkledink.
It is Bunk Wonkledink. Yes, good.
But yes, not to get down to brass tacks too early, but is there a place that we can shop in this city before you send us out to these random planes of existence?
He says, "Yes, of course." He gives you a number of places. You're also staying at a place called. He also gives you information. You're staying at a place called the Gilded Sparrow. It's a bar and inn in Sigil. He says, if you are first coming here, though, we are in where the Silver Parabola is called the Clerk's Ward, but where you will, where he's going to be, he offers you some, he offers you some shops here in the Clerk's Ward, so it's not terribly dangerous. He does give you a list of places to go, but the bar you're staying in is actually in the Hive, which is much more dangerous.
What it sounds like.
Yes.
I have one further question.
Yes.
To my knowledge, Sigil is controlled by various factions.
He says, yes, it is.
Would you warn us or guide us to any particular factions, or say to stay away from other factions while we're in town?
He says, well, we are of a particular faction. There's tons of factions, tons of philosophies that guide many organizations here. There'll be many people who give you pamphlets. We are on a bit of a time crunch, so I say ignore them as best you can.
Several of us seem to be weak to pamphlets.
Yeah.
Been known to join things before.
He goes, I've heard. And he pulls up a report, and he's like, weak, somewhat gullible, yes, prone to cult mischief. And he says, but we saw, we read what happened in Waterdeep. That was truly courageous. It's just not yet. Okay.
Is Bugsby present in this right now? Like, has he arrived? Or?
He actually opens a door and he says, I think you'll be needing help on this first one. You'll be going to the Feywild. Do you have any questions about the Feywild? It's an insane place. He says, here is some assistance. He opens the door and there is a Firbolg there, and he says, meet Bugsby.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Bugsby.
Oh,
Thanks, Bonklewink.
Oh, of course. He like comes up to your knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I exclaim, finally, some muscle.
Oh, no, you're not going to have any luck with me.
You're kidding, right? You're like 10 feet tall.
Oh, I don't kid.
You don't kid?
Oh, you guys will get along great.
How would you are you very muscular, or is it just tall meat?
I mean, yeah, I'm big and burly, but I'm not weightlifting like
Gotcha.
Bonklewink.
Okay, cool. Bonklewink is not muscular at all. He's just a bare-chested gnome with a towel, and he's got like soot on him because his elliptical is cold
Confidence, yeah.
Yes. He gives you some places where you can shop if you want to go shop.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yes. Is there anything you wish to sell or buy?
Well, we picked up a bunch of sort of valuable baubles that are really just for selling that I think we should pool and liquidate at this time.
You can totally liquidate.
What do we have?
There were like
We have 150 gold worth of expensive books.
Yeah, the books.
We have 3 pearls worth 100 gold each.
Nice.
And that's mostly what we have in terms of like valuables.
You could sell anything that I say like it's worth this much, you can sell for half. You can
Great.
just like cross it off and sell for half.
Is there a black market where we can get a better deal for pearls and
Could
books?
I
Or barter,
charisma
perhaps?
our way into a better deal?
Yeah, there's always the 5-finger discount.
I don't want this. I don't want the game to dissolve into like
Shopping montage?
yeah, a shopping montage.
The haggling. This is the haggling session.
Yeah, we could do. We could just sell. It's a thing in D&D that some people are into. I'm like, I don't care. You just sell it.
But look at this pearl, though. Look at the shine.
If it's like super rare, we can probably do that. But other than that, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. use yourself for half. It's fine.
Okay. Well, what kind of shop do we have in this quarter where we're at? Or
There's literally everything you need. This is the center of the multiverse. You can find cheese shops. You can find shops that just sell rocking horses. You can sell,
I'm specifically looking for studded leather armor, which would be an upgrade to my ordinary leather armor.
You can definitely find some studded leather armor. Yes, absolutely find that.
That's a good. Yeah,
So do we want to liquidate into for our 450 worth gold into 225 gold?
I'm cool like spending it all on one person if there's some awesome thing that somebody really wants. Like I don't need a third of it.
Oh.
I'm not talking about myself, no. Like you can just give it all to me.
Okay, well,
Let's just see what's out there.
Should we do that though, and just say that we have 225 to
Sure.
spend?
For sure.
Okay, great.
Oh, that's total with the 50%. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
My notes. I look at my notes and I'm like, I don't understand what I meant. Oh well.
What do you got there?
I like it says like defense, and then there's a little arrow, and then it says fire.
It's like we're gonna
then it says-
need that defense thing.
And then under it says sentinel.
Sentinel's a feat.
Sentinel's feet. So
Yeah.
you are resistant to fire.
That's right.
There you go. And then Sentinel means basically you can stop people in their tracks when they come up to you.
Sweet.
And some other stuff. You read up on Sentinel.
I shall.
Decoded.
Are you guys going, after you're done shopping, you're kind of on a time crunch, they want you to go through the first portal as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we get that you don't like shopping.
I mean, it's fine.
We get it.
I'm hearing that shopping is more important, so I will adapt and create some shopping adventures.
I hear that we're going through some portals. Do we have potions?
We've got at least a few healing potions
2
on us.
potions of healing.
All right, I'm satisfied.
Oh yeah, but like, what about some of those other kind of cure potions that like for poisons and other types of ailments and things?
That might be helpful
That
in the
might be
Feywild.
helpful. Yeah.
We could buy some with our 225 gold.
We could haggle.
We can haggle.
Oh boy.
In a shopping montage.
Yeah. Let's pre-haggle before we go and haggle, so that we really have our haggling.
Just want to make sure we had potions. That's all.
You might be able to find a potion of poison if you want to spend, but that'll be about 200 gold.
Wow, just one, and it has like several doses, or just one?
One
big
sip.
Wow.
Yeah, it gives you an hour. You're resistant, and you take half damage.
What about
You
like
take
an
half damage.
emergency cure for something like that, as
Oh,
opposed to
that's
a
a
resistance?
That's a different type of potion.
like a vitality potion, or something
Yeah, I
like
think
that
it's
is?
called a vitality, or we'll look into that. And see.
Does anybody have healing spells?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I liked you.
Okay, as you guys are heading out to go to the, as you're coming back from shopping, you see someone suddenly walk up to you. He swirls his cape and he says, "Ah, we meet again." You see Lucius Creditoy of the Beggars Guild,
Oh, yeah.
This guy gets around.
and he says, "Yes, I do get around. I have homes everywhere. The Beggars Guild is present in Waterdeep."
Sorry, in the middle of him giving his monologue,
Yeah.
I'm going to use my mage hand legerdemain to try to pick his pocket from behind. The invisible mage hand.
Awesome. Give me a sleight of hand.
I support this.
Oh, that would be a 1.
You roll a nat 1?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. You roll a nat 1. You can roll a demon 100 with
Oh,
that if you want
100%.
to.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
great.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that a
39.
39?
39.
Not a great roll. There.
Okay.
Another one.
You grab. You grab something and you pull it out. You know those glasses with the nose and like the mustache.
Yes.
You grab like a real quick like fake, like disguise. You grab a disguise from this guy's back pocket.
Nice.
And he goes, "Oh, so you have that? Well, perhaps."
Who are you really, sir?
He goes, "Perhaps you better walk with me." And he walks into an alley. Do you follow him?
Yeah.
As he's walking, he goes, "There should be some things you should know about Sigil. There are dangers around every corner." And he rips off like a piece of what looks like makeup. And he goes, "Things are not as always as they seem. Angels and demons cavorting with each other. all sorts of things. He turns around and he goes, name's not Lucius Creditoy. And the Beggars Guild is real though. Name's Liam Cravhold. Cravhold's Blades. And he's, you guys recognize Crab's Blades. And he looks at you and he goes, next time I order you to kill someone, I expect you to follow through with it.
I assumed it was a suggestion. I was preparing to do the killing, the murder, as I must have agreed to, although I don't fully remember. But I just hadn't gotten ready. I hadn't done it yet, that's all.
It's a suggestion. 200 gold is just a pink and a prod. That's all it is to you, huh?
Well, there was no timeline given. That would have changed everything if there was a timeline.
What does that mean, that you're still considering killing me?
Well, I would not want to. Obviously, we have many things we have to do, adventures to go on.
He goes, shut up. Shut your hopes. I'm not here to kill you. I'm not here to make you kill him. We need him alive. We need you alive.
What do I owe the guild, Liam?
He says, oh, so much. You've been getting around. He says, look, there's a bit of a silver sword that you lost.
Here we go.
He says, you were pretty pissed that night. When you grabbed it, you were talking all sorts of trades and stories around the bars here, and said one of my cohorts said they saw you leave, and then when you came back, the sword wasn't there.
Yeah, I find swords, I lose swords. What do I owe you? I already owe Rithapak a rematch in the blanket game. What do you want?
He says, blades, boulders, and blankets.
Yeah, the blanket game.
You play.
I'm excellent at it, apparently.
He says, all right, good. Listen, we're not gonna hurt you. Which do you owe Crab's Blades? You owe the organization. Listen up. We're watching you. When you find out where that sword is, you come and you speak to me.
In the middle of this last threat, I try to pick his pocket again with the mage handler.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I distract him while I check the pocket?
Yeah, give me roll with advantage if you're trying to distract him. How are you distracting him?
I fall to my knees and I say, please don't be angry with me for not killing him immediately. I did not mean to offend you in any way.
Roll me deception.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me see what my bonuses here.
I rolled a 22 with my sleight of hand.
Oh
by
my!
the way.
Okay.
Ooh, very nice.
You grab a coin that has you grab a bag of coins. You grab a bag of 5 platinum coins. And then one of them has, as you look at them later, you don't look at them right now, but one of them has what looks to be a symbol of a god on it, of a priest who's praying. You can make me your best. Give me a religion check. Anybody who wants to make a religion check.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm good at religion.
Yeah, let's try.
+3. Oh, natural 20.
Okay, well,
this is
I'm going to try.
This is
3, so.
Il Mater. It's the god Il Mater, who's a god of pain and forgiveness, a god of suffering and healing, essentially. And Cravhold says, look, you bring yourself and that silver sword to the ashes of Il Mater. And he gives you a location in Sigil. He says, I want to see it soon, or else we'll be having further words, you understand?
Oh, you're gonna send other future friends at me with plans to kill me, and then we hang out a bunch and they decide not to anymore?
Roll me an insight check.
10.
Okay, he goes, you see he makes a weird face and he goes, maybe I will. Maybe I will. And then he quickly puts his disguise back on. He puts parts of his disguise and he goes, the Beggars Guild will be watching. We are always observing. And he walks on.
So I'm like, so hold on. Was he that guy the whole time?
I think so.
Look what I pulled off of him. This is platinum, you guys. This is my best caper ever.
Oh, I guess I need to treasurer.
Yeah.
5 platinum.
5 platinum. Each platinum equals 10 gold, so it's actually not bad.
I compliment you on your skill, sir.
Thank you.
We had that psychic connection with the distraction. I didn't even say anything.
I have to tell you, I do not want to murder you.
Thank you.
I felt torn.
No, I appreciate you saying that out loud. Thank you.
Okay, as you guys step through your first portal.
Did I buy studded leather successfully?
Yeah,
Okay,
totally.
cool.
Yes, you can start there. It's just an extra +1 to your
Yeah,
AC,
yeah,
essentially.
yeah. Thank
Are
you.
changeling Fae?
Changelings are, ooh, I have to look that up. I'll have to look that up.
Like, do I know stuff about the Fae?
Yeah, it's like Firbolgs might be Fae. Are they Fae?
Oh, I'm Faye.
He's definitely Fae.
Right? I think I'm half a Fae, half an elf.
You might be Fae. That's a good question.
Good question.
You're related to the Fae,
Okay.
apparently. All right, but not quite. I think you're still humanoid in terms of what happens there.
Because it's
Yeah.
the Fae.
Yeah.
Friend of the Fae.
Okay, let me draw this out. As you guys, are you guys ready to step through the portal?
Yeah.
You're doing this?
Well, you truncated the heck out of our shopping, so I guess so.
You,
My
Montages are meant to be truncated.
Yes.
Smash cut.
Yeah.
okay, here we go. Okay, that's that. Someone give him the password, please. I can't, please. I'll give it. I'll give it. Yeah, I'll give it to you. There you go.
Thank you.
You see that? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Half the password is figuring it out.
Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot on this one map. No. Oh no. Expo pen has run out. Okay. Can read out a couple things for you guys. Just draw like. It's beautiful. Thank you. All right. You arrive in a stunningly beautiful glade. As reality fades as you step through the portal, you arrive in a stunningly beautiful glade. The air here is crisp and excited. The sun perpetually sets, and the trees constantly shift and sway in an ever-moving breeze. All throughout, a peaceful river curves its way through the wood. At various spots, you see kaleidoscopes of alabaster butterflies softly gliding about. To the west, over here, you see three teal-furred, winged, tarsier-like creatures fiddling about an empty campfire. So tarsiers are those like big, bug-eyed monkeys, but they have wings. Their curious fingers darting here and there. You also see a winding trail that leads up to a sprawling wooden treehouse way up that way. Huge treehouse. Far to the north. To the northeast, you see a rock face with a cave opening. That's also way over there. And then finally, directly north of you, literally right here, there's a stone with an emblazoned image of a silver tree. These creatures by the campfire, they see you, and again, they look like this. Yeah. You can see that tiny little image.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They see you, and they make little noises like they're around the campfire, and they go. And they're hitting stones and rocks, and one of them's like shaving little wood filings with two sticks. Going,
I want to help
what do you
them.
do?
This is a campfire that they have built.
That campfire, you can roll me. Oh gosh, what could you roll me? Roll me.
Like insight or something?
I guess for these creatures, 1 second. Roll me a nature check. Roll me a nature check. on
What
these
do I
things.
think that the frustrated one is trying to do with the sticks?
You think he? Roll me an insight check. Roll me a nature or an insight check.
17 plus.
Are we all rolling? Sure.
You can roll. If you want, what do you want to roll? What are you rolling?
Nature?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you got?
Okay.
15.
17.
Nice.
You don't know what these creatures are. You've never seen them. They look like, you can definitely tell they're fey creatures. They have like a kind of like a fluid energy about them. They definitely look native to here, but you don't know exactly what they are. With your insight check, you can tell that they're trying to make fire.
Even though there's a fire?
What?
Even though there's a campfire right there?
There's no fire there. There's just.
Okay, then
yeah.
I want to go up and I want to.
One of them like runs up your leg and is like perching right there.
That's so cute. Okay, well I'm gonna make them a fire.
You make them a fire?
Yeah.
You make them a fire. All three jump down and their eyes go extra big. You just see like flames in their eyes. And then one of them just quickly, like, one of them traces into the air a portal and goes, and he steps through it. He takes like a torch, takes like a big piece of wood, stabs it in the fire, and they all like go, rawr, and he steps through the portal. The other two go invisible.
Did I just give fire to like a civilization that doesn't have fire?
Broke the prime directive.
Yeah, you'll be their Prometheus forever.
They're suddenly gone.
Oh no!
Is the portal still there?
With a 15, you remember they're actually called, oh no, I forgot the name. They're called winglings.
Oh my god.
Winlings. Winlings, yes.
Bye,
Well,
friends.
they were so cute.
Yeah?
I figured they deserved it.
You gave them fire.
I gave them fire. Let's see what they do with it.
Probably lighting like the Smurf village on fire in the next dimension.
No, we'll see. I bet they're like creating a really great civilization. Like they'll be super evolved the next time we see them because portals and stuff and time. So
yeah.
they'll
Okay.
be talking to us, and I have high hopes.
They'll be like, our flame marauders would not exist if not for Nin's gift.
I'll be a god.
How else could we have cleansed the unbelievers?
Can I investigate this stone with the symbol on it?
Yes, what would you like to do?
I would like to roll an investigation on the stone.
Roll me, you can roll me an Arcana on this thing, or a nature check.
Arcana? Yeah, I'd rather do Arcana. Actually, they're the same. 22.
22. You know, as you search this thing, that this is like deeply rooted in the magic of this place. As you look around, you see like trails of alabaster butterflies going just flittering through the air, just like leaving eldritch magic behind them. And you sense that this thing is tied to the entire place. You see like alabaster butterflies embossed on the stone next to this gigantic tree on the stone. You know that this thing has chaotic random magic effects tied to it if you were to touch its symbol.
I think we should touch it.
Yeah.
I like this guy. He's a gambler.
I've spent a lot of time in the Fae, and it's never steered me wrong except that one time.
We're not going to talk about that one.
What do
time.
you,
I don't remember that one time.
what do you do, Bugsby?
I touched the portal.
You touch it. Excellent.
I go, is this okay?
You touch it. It lights up. Roll me a D100, please.
D100, you betcha.
Yeah.
77.
77.
Pretty good. Maybe.
You touch it, and suddenly you see, like, at the bottom of the stone, all these frog images appear on the stone, and about 50 frogs, all rainbow-colored, suddenly jump out of the riverbank and start ribbiting en masse.
So I can talk to animals, and they can't talk back to me because I'm a Firbolg.
They cannot talk back to you.
It just says they can understand your words, but they cannot understand them. I cannot understand them in return. So I can just talk to them, and they can like take it all in. But I could be like, "Hey, friends,
Okay.
where are we supposed to be going?" That's all I got.
But so they can't communicate with you.
Tell them to form their bodies into an arrow to point
Like
which
in
direction we
Finding
should go.
Nemo when the fish do that.
Can you point us where we're supposed to be going with your little fins?
The frogs. This is to be a check. Can you roll me?
No, please, yeah.
Roll me an advantage something. Animal handling. Roll me advantage animal handling.
Advantage. 19.
Okay. They form. They form. They form an arrow that goes like that. This is frogs forming an arrow.
Okay. Is that the direction of the treehouse, basically?
Who knows?
That's what you're saying.
It's just where they want us to go, man.
You also see, as you're looking, you see like a tree over here. Oops, hit that. I didn't mean to hit that. You see a tree over there that is of some interest. You see a tree right there. A stout tree stands before you over there. This one has a sense of melancholy about it. The leaves on this tree are in a constant cycle of life and death, growing from buds into brilliant leaves that quickly fall and rot. You can't help but stare at the old tree for perhaps too long.
I walk over and I also touch the stone.
You touch this. Can you roll me a D100, please?
It's a sad tree.
Poor tree. 48.
48.
Can I just stealth somewhere while this is happening?
Where are you going? Where are you going stealth?
Just find, there's leaves everywhere, right? There's cover, there's bushes.
Yeah, there's tons of cover over here. Where would you like to go?
Just, within range off to the, sort of flanking the party.
Imagine if you had like a buddy.
I
who
rolled
just
like a
hid
26.
every time
All the time.
conversations ended.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Did you get a 26? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You just disappear into the woods over there.
Okay. Just in case.
like snake eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
As you touch it, suddenly there's an image of like wind. You know how there's an image of like a swoosh and a spiral? There's that on the stone that lights up. And then a wind comes in and picks you up and moves you. It literally like comes in and moves you 5 feet.
Okay.
And then it's gone.
Interesting.
It feels wondrous.
So jolly.
That's what happens.
Did you want to introduce the frogs to fire?
Yes. It doesn't look like they're trying to make it, but I'll give it to them nonetheless.
Who else wants to evolve today? Come on, frogs.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and scout ahead in sort of the general direction of the arrow.
Here, take this. I'm going to give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice.
This Firbolg believes in you.
Awesome, thank you.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Bloop.
I think that's you.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
This is an axe.
That's me.
I'm sorry, man.
That's okay.
Okay, where are you scouting ahead? Are you just going across the river?
Yeah. in stealth, theoretically.
Do you jump across the river, or how are you doing this? This river looks, as you look at it, it looks very deep. Mm-hmm. What would you like to do?
Swimming is like either acrobatics or athletics, or is it just straight athletics?
I'll take either one.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll try to swim across.
You roll me an acrobatics or an athletics.
13.
Yeah, you swim across. You make it across. You get the sense. You know that sense when you're in a really deep end. You're like, it's very deep. It's very deep. Mm-hmm. But you make it across.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stealth again and try to move up. Generally, it's a 14 for stealth.
You stealth. You get behind another tree. As you get behind another tree, you see and you can hear a cat meowing in the tree over there. You hear.
Save the cat. We gotta save the cat.
It's a sad cat in the sad tree, you guys.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
That would ruin my stealth. I'm gonna get that thing that lets me send secret messages back to the frame.
I cross the bridge over the river and start walking towards the tree.
Okay, you do so.
I'll follow Grammaticus.
I will too. Can you move me?
Yeah, for sure.
You see that there is a cat in the tree. It looks like it is like clutching the tree very hard. It looks like it's up a couple branches, and it's clutching it as leaves bud and then rot.
I really want to save it.
What do you do?
Okay, well, we need the mage hand.
I'm gonna do a mage hand and get the cat.
You mage hand and you grab the cat.
He's got a mage hand
Yeah.
too.
Nice.
You mage hand grab the cat. As you mage hand and grab the cat, your mage hand fails as you grab it as it turns into
The cat?
a tabaxi.
What's a
Oh,
tobacco?
You're
a
kind
cat
of right.
person.
You're kind of, you almost had it.
It turns into a cat person. Looks very much like the cat, but like older and humanoid. But a tabaxi looks at you. He's got glasses on. He's got like he's an orange and black tabaxi.
Oh.
And he looks and he goes, "Hello, that was very kind of you. I appreciate it very much."
Were you stuck?
Huh?
Were you stuck?
Yes, I was very much stuck.
I would have been very embarrassed if I helped you and you didn't want help.
He says, "Enchanté, my friends. My name is Knox Over Glass. It is a pleasure to meet you. You saved me from probably death."
I hold my hand up so that he can sniff it.
He grabs it and, "Thank you." Many people do not know of my traditions. Thank you. He says, what brings you here? My goodness. You do not know the dangers that I was in. I appreciate it very, very much.
Can you tell us about your tree?
This is a terrible and beautiful thing. It is called the Tree of Remembrance. It stores within it all of your memories should you touch it. Perhaps I touched it too long.
When you say it stores your memories, you mean it takes them from you or it gives them back to you?
Yes.
That sounds like a problem.
Oh no.
He says,
touch this tree.
he says, "Be warned, my friend. It is perhaps a bit irresistible, how you say." Yes.
I look over and I'm like, maybe you can remember where you put that silver sword, my man.
I'm like, who are you looking at? I'm hidden, totally hidden right now.
I'm like, maybe
Maybe you could.
somebody
Out of the
could
field.
find that silver sword.
You hear a groan coming from the bushes.
You girl. Yeah. Oh, there is another member of your party. Enchanté, my name is Knox Over Glass.
Hello.
We're looking for a beacon. Do you know anything of this?
A beacon? No, I'm sorry. I'm new to this glade. This is the glade of the butterflies. I was here looking for a golden tea moth brew. It is a wonderful tea moth. He says, I was looking for golden tea moths here. There is a treehouse devoted to them. There it is.
Oh.
He points at it. That treehouse right there. The big one.
Why were you looking for it?
He says, golden tea moths, they are very dangerous. But the nectar that they produce, it makes the best tea you've ever had.
Well, how do you get the nectar?
Oh, it is dangerous. I was hoping to cast a couple spells, maybe get it for myself, but then I saw this tree, and it took me. Be careful.
Okay.
What? Sorry again.
I'm more afraid of this tree than I am of the Guild of Paupers or whatever those guys are.
What do you do?
I mean, here's the thing, you guys. My wisdom is not high. I have a feeling this tree is going to very enchant me, and I don't know if you'll be able to get me out because I'm larger than a cat.
Well, just remember, you have my blessing. You know, bardic inspirations. You have a 1d6 you can add to a roll.
Oh, sweet.
Before we know what happens, but if after you roll the die, you can be like, I'm gonna add this to this.
Okay.
And if you're possessed by the spirit of evil, I will not let you suffer. I will behead you immediately.
Oh, thank you, Kermagus. Feels so much better.
You are discussing in a weird huddle to do things that I have explicitly told you not to do.
You see,
It's not.
Mr. Glass,
It is Knox Over Glass.
knocks over
Yes.
Glass.
Oui.
I have a memory that I need
Knocks over
retrieved.
glass.
Yes, that is my name.
You knocked over a glass?
What? Oh, no.
That's not where you got your name from?
Please, s'il vous plaît. You are falling under the misapprehension that me and my kind, we fall we are predisposed to deal with the idiosyncratic nature of our names, but that is not the case.
Is that a family name or is that your given name?
That is my given name. I appreciate it. You see him, like, he sees, like, a stump coming out of the ground, and there's, like, an acorn on it, and he just, like, with his tail, bam, knocks over the acorn. As he's saying the monologue, just goes, wham, knocks it off.
I nod knowingly. Would you... Oh, what sort of spells were you hoping to cast?
Oh, I don't know. Something like, the disc one. I could create a disc and hold a moth, or perhaps I could kill one of them with one of my missiles. Or he starts rattling off.
This is in order to get the nectar?
Yes.
Maybe, what if we helped you get the nectar? Would you then accompany us?
Oh, of course. Of course, I could be a very valuable teammate. But first, you were talking about doing the thing that I did not want you to do?
Yes, I'm going to become trapped in the tree for some time, hoping to retrieve a memory so that the mafia doesn't come after me anymore.
Oh, I don't know what you just said.
I have a memory I need back.
Oh.
Perhaps the tree can help.
Perhaps it can.
Have you had any dealings with the blades?
What?
The blades? The blades, right?
It's the crab's blades, yeah.
Yeah.
He says, no. You are from the city at the center of things. There are many such groups. And he puts up his glasses. I have studied a couple of them, but I do not know of your blades.
Can I use my gambler sense to get like a rough odds on how likely it is for this to work?
Roll me a gambler's check. Is there like a gambler thing you have?
It's just like it's part of the role play thing where it's like it's called Never Tell Me the Odds, where I just have like a natural sense of like
roll me
different
D20.
probability. All right.
I'll take it.
That's not that good. That's
You turned Italian.
You don't know the odds. What do you do?
My brain collapses in them. It's like,
I asked permission. Can I rub you behind your ears?
Huh? Oh, it is good for you to ask permission. That is incredibly disrespectful.
Oh, I had no idea.
Please rub as hard as you can. Do you rub him?
Yes,
He starts drooling at the mouth. Yeah.
That's a good scratch.
fine.
Do you go up to the tree?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he stays away from it.
Oh no.
Come
He
over
says,
here.
knocks over glass, says, we should be on guard. He can lose himself very easily.
Okay.
I try to keep my mind fixed on a silvery sword while I approach the tree.
Awesome. You approach the tree. Do you start to climb it? As you get closer, do you feel like a childish urge to climb this tree?
Sure.
You start to climb the tree.
Yeah, I'll
Fantastic.
climb the tree.
Okay, 1 second.
Good luck.
Can you roll for me a charisma saving throw, please?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. You start to climb this tree. As you climb this tree, you feel, and everyone else sees this happen, you suddenly like decrease in age. You suddenly become like what you were when 8 years old. You're half elf, so maybe like
30 years old.
Yeah, 30. Thereabouts. You're just preteen for you. You start to climb this tree as a preteen, and you slip into a memory of your youth. What's that memory? What happens to you? Maybe something a little traumatic.
Oh man, this glade actually smells a lot like my grandmother's house.
Oh gosh.
That was my father's mother. She was an elf, and she was very, very strict and didn't like me because of my impure heritage.
Oh, sweet.
And she would make me sit in a closet and count to 10,000 to prove that I was of the time scale of the real elves.
You slip into this mindset, and you're in this closet, and the closet door it's immense, it just shuts on you, and you start to count from 1 to 10,000, and then the bigger part of yourself says, "LL, you are older than this, you are stronger than this. Just hit 10,000, buddy." And you say 10,000, you slam the closet door open, and suddenly that closet door is not a closet door, it's an N door in sigil, and you are drunk. You hit the closet and you're like stumbling out in the streets. You shing, you pull out a big rapier and I got it. And you stumble down the streets and you stumble like past people. A big Baylor demon just strolls by. You get out of his way and you stumble past. You see some Zaltiseks. It's a faction that are all about chaos and they're running naked in the streets. And you run past them. And then you find a well. You're in the hive somewhere. Definitely in the hive. It stinks. And you find a well that has 2 serpents on either side of it. And you pull out your rapier and you say, what's your final words with this rapier? You don't need it anymore. What do you say to this rapier? Or it's too much of a liability. What do you say to it?
I would keep you, but then I wouldn't keep the hand that held you.
You say that and you toss the rapier in and you know the location. It's in the double serpent's dip. You now know the location.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Sweet. That's great.
Cool.
And then after that, you just you run as crab's blades are chasing you. They're all these bandits, and their arms are knives, and their faces are knives, and everything's a knife coming at you. And you run, and you jump out of the tree as yourself.
Ta-da! Wow.
Knocks over glass, goes, "That was incroyable. Look at you."
My grandmother was a bee, man. She's the worst.
Oh, I am sorry to hear so much. That was impressive. Most people lose themselves, but you remained who you were. You have a magic of your own.
Yes, I'm 1/3 magic.
Oh, fascinating.
You are very brave for a thief.
He says, why are you here in this land? Here to save me, of all people. You're not here to save me.
We're looking for beacons for a machine, a portal machine.
Well, we're happy to have saved you.
He says, I'm sorry, I do not know about any beacons. But if the master of that treehouse is still there, he must know something.
Is
To the treehouse.
is the treehouse over yonder?
The treehouse is to the north, yes.
Where the frog sent us.
Okay. Do you guys start to make your way there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dodge
As
the
you
bullet.
move a little bit, suddenly there's a swirl of leaves. And coming out of the swirl of leaves, you see there's an even bigger tree to the tree of remembrance over here. This tree looks more like a prime tree, like it's just more of an evergreen tree. In the middle of the glade, an impressive tree stands, this one with evergreen leaves dancing in the wind. You have an unsettling feeling that the branches, the leaves, the very bark itself is watching you carefully. The leaves spin around the base of the tree, and appearing there, you see a warrior, like a guardian type. His armor is all green, and it looks like he has a shield and a battle axe behind him, and he looks resplendent, and you can feel like power emanating off of him. And he says, "Hold. You have entered the butterfly glade. I am Revenar, the guardian of this place. You are outsiders. Why have you come here?"
Revenar, you say?
Revenar.
Revenar, how do you spell that?
Revinar.
Is that your given name or is that a family name?
He says, "It
He
is
asks
given."
this to everyone.
Can I stealth during the spelling test?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
I think that's a 15.
It's just a camera shot of LL just constantly removing himself from the camera. Great. Go on. Yeah. Okay. You
Well-
hide.
We're trying to save the world, essentially.
You are trying to save the world.
Yeah, from this cult that they're going to take all these beacons and get this really bad god of theirs.
It's very important.
I don't think she likes when she gets called a god.
He looks at you and he says, "You speak the truth."
I do.
And to answer your question, my name is from the wind, the stars, and the leaves.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. He says, something has transpired here. There is a difference. What did you do when you immediately came in here? You came from that portal, did you not?
Well, we showed some friends some fire, and then we
Okay.
talked to some frog friends.
Who are these friends you speak of?
Oh, they're all friends. You know the friends better than we do.
Yeah, wait, okay.
What did you do? Speak truthfully.
I will, because I need help. Because I didn't mean to do what I did. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have high hopes because I'm an optimist. But, so there were these monkey things.
His eyes, like, you could see underneath, you just see, like, pinpoints of where his eyes are. They're just, like, pinpoints of yellow, and they grow wide. And he says, the harbingers of disaster.
The cute little guys? Those the harbingers?
Okay, they were so cute, and I thought that we needed to help them because they were trying to do something, and they couldn't do it, and so...
You taught them fire.
She didn't teach, she just gave.
It is the same in this land.
I did not know that they were called that? Harbingers of what? What was that?
Disaster.
I never would have done that if I knew their name.
Utter chaos.
Oh, utter chaos. That's great. I'm really sorry. I had no idea. I was just trying to be helpful. I just like to help people.
They are, he says, I understand your predicament, but you do not understand what you have just released upon the multiverse.
No!
He says, they are primordial beings. They do not understand the power they wield, but you have taught them knowledge, basic knowledge. This only increases their power.
What can we do?
He says, you can get what you need, and you can leave this place. You are after a beacon? Mm-hmm. I do not know a beacon.
Okay. Where do you hang out? Like, where do you live, man? Ravenor.
Ravenor says, I hang out everywhere. This is my glade to guard. I am here to guard against such sins as giving fire to the harbingers of disaster.
I don't mean to be rude, but as a guardian, you're showing up kind of late.
You dare?
I started loading my crossbow.
I'm just saying, if you had arrived when we arrived, you could have pointed out that these were the harbingers of doom and not these cuddly little monkey things.
What my friend is trying to say is that we're very sorry, and we're going to put those cats right back in that bag.
He says, you are a creature like us.
Yeah.
You are born of the moss of this place.
Also true.
You trust these.
Yep.
Very well. Can you give me a roll, give me a persuasion or something.
Persuasion?
Yeah, give me something.
I just want to again say I'm so sorry.
27.
Oh my god. He says,
Charismatic.
I do not know of this beacon, but there, that treehouse there, it once belonged to many mages of power. They are no longer there, and I have heard noises. I am prohibited from guarding that particular treehouse. If you could get some of the, one second. He says, I have a riddle for you.
Oh.
Answer this, and I will help you.
I pop out of stealth. I love riddles.
He says, I have scales, but I don't measure weight. I'm an insect, but I'm not a cockroach. I feed on nectar, but I'm not a bee. I'm colorful, but I'm not a rainbow. I flutter, but I'm not a hummingbird. What am I?
Oh, I think I know it, but I don't want to say it too loud in case it's wrong.
Can we huddle? We huddle.
Knocks over glass, says to Ragnar. Ragnar over glass is a little like terrified. He goes, "They are doing their huddle thing. Let them huddle." What do you do in your huddle?
What's your answer?
Sounds like a butterfly to me.
Yeah, it's the butterfly glade, right?
Yeah,
what
but
are
he's
the
pretty somber
scales?
for a butterfly glade.
What are the scales on a butterfly?
Scales?
What are the
Wait, what
scales?
was the first line? Sorry.
I will repeat it. I have scales, but I don't measure weight. I'm an insect, but I'm not a cockroach. I feed on nectar, but I'm not a bee. I'm colorful, but I'm not a rainbow. I flutter, but I'm not a hummingbird.
I was about to say hummingbird. Damn it. Dragonfly?
Oh, dragonflies are like
they feed on
butterflies with
nectar?
scales, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do they nectar? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can I check if dragonflies nectar? Can I roll a nature check or something?
Roll me a nature check.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What if have I ever heard the same riddle before?
Oh, roll me a history check. That's a good idea.
18.
Nice.
18. They don't.
No, dragonflies aren't scaly.
Okay, it's kind of like a weird hung die. Should I roll it again?
Okay, roll again. Yeah, it's
I'll
fine.
do it here.
Like a Hyundai, like a Korean car.
Yes, it is a hung die.
Can I roll
Oh,
a
this
history
is
check?
so bad.
Yeah, try it. Go ahead.
2.
Fuck. 5.
Sorry, guys, you're on your own. With your check, you know it's not dragonfly. I'll give you that much.
I gesture to knocks over glass.
Like, yes, of course.
Hey, join our huddle, man. Join our
Yes.
huddle.
What do you need? Oh, I'm so pleased. I've joined the huddle.
What do you think about this
What
riddle?
do you think, man?
Oh, God, I know some things. Hold on. I have absolutely no idea. He says sometimes your first instinct is good. What is your first instinct?
It was a
Sometimes.
butterfly.
It seemed like a butterfly themed place, so we were just wondering if it was butterfly.
Okay,
I pull some string and I kind of wave it in front of knocks over glass a little bit.
He says, "What are you trying to do with that?"
I just thought I thought it might make you happy. That's all.
His eyes follow it. He just, damn you.
So go ahead.
Okay. We're gonna stop right here and take a short rest. There hasn't been any fighting, so no hit points. But we're gonna take a short rest. If you guys need to go to the bathroom, we're also gonna do a quick temporal distortion. If you're voting online, help us out and give me something to vote on. Do we have anything yet? Do we have anything?
Just us sitting here with a riddle for an hour.
I know.
Just like, oh man, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's like everything except for the scales. Reads butterfly.
One moment. Okay, good. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, I'm getting something.
I think the bardic inspiration only lasts 10 minutes, so
Oh,
we
okay.
might be nearing your help there.
I really appreciated it.
No, I got more.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. Josh, we're good to keep going? All right, let's do this. Here we go. I'm going to look at the straw poll. Hold on a second, guys.
That Twitch stream is a lawless place. The governor's doing his best. Their best.
Okay, one second. Okay. Okay. Okay, the first thing that happens. Okay, a number of things happen. Revenar looks at one of you and he looks at all you and he says, "You have caused disturbance in the multiverse by handing fire to the harbingers of disaster.
Yeah?
This calls for battle." And he pulls out an axe and he says, "Which one of you?" He cracks his shoulders and says, "Which one of you will face me?"
Let's talk ourselves down from the ledge.
Can we wrestle?
He throws down the shield and the axe and he says, "Is this how you fight where you are from?"
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, never to the death.
He says, "Very well. It shall be done in accordance with our law. Come." And he points at you and he says, "Will you wrestle me?"
I say yes. The way we wrestle, we usually do it with this game. It's called blanket folder. What was the other thing?
Yeah, blanket
second boulder blades. Yeah. It is the most, esteemed form of martial combat.
It's like a wrestling, but for the mind.
Give me a deception check.
Okay.
You have to try and deceive him, please.
7.
7. He says, he walks up to you and he says, "You are afraid." I understand this. He starts taking off his armor. He's jacked.
I compliment him on his muscular definition. You are ripped, bro.
He says, "You are the strongest of this group, I presume.
Well, physically.
Physically, but I'm an emotional cripple, if that makes a difference.
We will wrestle.
Fair.
Remove your armor." Okay, give me
Take this.
Thank you.
Give me an athletics or an acrobatics check as you wrestle him, please.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this will be athletics.
So you can do a D6
Awesome.
if you wanted.
I can
with
do a
your-
D6?
with your inspiration. I mean,
So I can add a D6 to it?
DM Towsy.
So
you
it's a
can.
13.
You're probably going to lose this one, though. He rolled a 19, so
13, but I get to roll a D6 on top of that?
you don't have to do it now. You're probably going to lose this one because that D6 is not going to help you.
Oh, it's not gonna help me?
It's not going to get it higher than I rolled a 19.
You would be able to match, and that's it. Like,
Oh,
at
okay.
Yeah.
best.
Fair. So I should just take the L.
Yeah, on this one. He quickly grabs you and pulls you in an armbar and starts to squeeze. You take 3 points of damage as he is now. Let's roll again. Here we go.
Okay. Rolling again.
Ooh, okay.
21.
21. Okay. You do need an inspiration for this. I'm at a 23. So roll
damn.
if you want to roll
Okay.
that. Okay. Using their token of inspiration, he's about to pull your leg back and start bending it in a terrible, terrible way. You switch out of it and you pull him in a headlock.
Nice.
Roll me a d4.
2.
Okay, one more.
Oh,
Here we go.
and what is that for? Do I get to apply any bonuses to that?
You get to no, it's just this, just this, right? Because we're just wrestling. roll me another one. Okay, here you go.
10.
He gets you, and then he gets you and pushes you down the ground and puts his foot on your back and is pulling your arms up.
Okay.
I don't know what you call that move, but it's real nasty.
Can I try to make him laugh?
What are you casting Tasha's?
No. I say something to try to
What do you say in the dirt?
I don't know. Maybe I make fart noises, or I say if you weren't this attractive, it'd be easier for me to beat you.
Give me a persuasion or performance.
Okay. I'll do performance. 12.
12. You say most of it in the dirt. He's grabbing you. He deals another. He does 4 points of damage to you. He's hurting you, and then he stops and he says, "We will cease this. This proves nothing." He says, "Your friend here has gathered my trust. I apologize." He says, "I believe at one point I did know where the beacon was. Yes, someone has played a trick on me. There is a creature here has played a trick on me. I will need nectar from the golden cocoon." And he points at the treehouse and says, "That is the golden cocoon."
I'm really starting to think that the answer to that riddle is butterfly.
Yeah. Is that what you say?
No, that's a me thought.
Okay.
That's an inside.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Do you really? I think
Yeah.
that answer to that riddle was butterfly.
He says, "Yes, of course it is."
I'm on the ground with my arm. I'm like, oh, of course it was. Of course it was.
He says, "You have earned my trust. You have shown me a measure of your strength."
Ouch.
You are hurting. And he says, "And you have shown me your knowledge. Very well. Bring me some nectar from the golden cocoon, and we will talk further."
Is there anything that you can either tell us or give us that might aid us in this quest to help you?
He says, I am not allowed by other powers to intercede in the Golden Cocoon. I can tell you that there were creatures who recently made it their home. Nefarious creatures. Goblins.
Separate from the chaos minions or whatever we gave fire to.
The harbingers of disaster.
We will fix that. We will fix that.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry. Don't just put it out of your mind.
Nim, I'm surprised you didn't become like a female guardian of the glade.
I would have if I had
But you
the
just
time.
stood around watching me get my ass beat in the mud.
He would have seen me transforming, and then he would have known.
I put my clothes and armor back
Yes.
on sheepishly.
Yeah, of course.
And I ask, where did you learn to wrestle like that?
He says, where did I learn to wrestle? The roots, the bark, the stem, the trees taught me.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
I go to Grammaticus. You had him, bro.
I did. I was getting ready to make my move.
Yeah.
He caught me off guard. Did you hear my joke? I made a joke.
I don't speak dirt.
What do you guys do? What do you do now?
Let's go to this treehouse.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I limp ashamedly to the tree.
It looks like as you're standing below this treehouse, it looks like there's multiple ways of entry. It looks like there is a.
Also, I'm just gonna say they can make a portal out of their hand, but they don't know how to make fire.
Now they do.
They're very strange creatures.
They're very strange. They're very strange.
Imagine their power.
Oh God.
They'll teach you to be so good-natured
Yeah.
In the multiverse.
Yeah. Maybe don't help people. I guess is the moral of that story.
You come up, so there's a couple ways to get up. It looks like there's two spiraling staircases at the bottom. There's one that looks like it's on the back, and then one in the front. There's also, you can just climb the tree, or there's tons of ways to do this. How would you like? You can go to the front stairway, the back stairway, or something I'm not thinking of. But it's a gigantic treehouse. It looks like it goes about 100 feet up in the air.
Can I do an investigation of the back stairway?
Yes, go ahead.
11.
You can make me a survival check. Whoever's investigating that.
You got this.
My survival is 0, so that's a 4.
Okay. You see some tracks over here, but you don't recognize them. You see some tracks at the back stairway.
I do some perception on the front.
Give me something. Yeah, go ahead.
7.
You don't see anything over there. Anybody else want to try?
Can I do eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
You want to go eeny, meeny, miny, and then what do you want to do after you decide?
Dice for that.
Yeah.
He hands you a die.
No, I wanna, because I know that there are goblins in here,
Uh-huh.
I wanna for sure look like a goblin.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I'm just preparing.
You
I'm gonna turn myself into
you change
a
yourself into a goblin. Okay.
That's a D4, by the way. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Eeny, meeny, miny,
Yeah.
mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Right.
I rolled a miney.
Okay, what are you doing?
Let's see.
Anybody else want to do anything?
I feel like people normally enter the front door, so if we're going to be all hush-hush, we should go to the back door.
Yeah, I'll try to. Can I like stealth up, or at least move silently up the back staircase to scout ahead?
What if the back door's the front door?
You're going up the back. Okay, cool. Give me a
options?
give
Front
me a
door, back
stealth
door,
check.
and something else?
Anything else we can think of?
11.
Roll it
We
again.
couldn't think
Actually.
we couldn't do it.
They're like, oh.
9.
I'm stumped by stairs.
Okay, 1 second.
What do we do?
11's your biggest one?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. The stairs kind of come up. Yeah.
Is there anything that would indicate that these stairs are magic somehow?
Come up right there. This
Where are the Fae?
and
So
you're right, Faye, there's a
everything is
lot
magical?
of magic.
Yeah,
There's a
most
lot of
things,
magic.
yeah. Most things are not what they seem.
This is your guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're coming up. This goes right there. This comes over here. Shoots off that way. You come up right here. Okay. Okay. Right.
Is this like a second story he's on?
This is the treehouse proper that you're in. So you've gone up the stairs and they kind of wind up there's kind of like spiraling staircases that go up and you're on the back end of it. Mm-hmm. So you come up right
This
here.
Like a smiley face is about to puke.
Yeah.
This is where you see the other staircase come. Like right there.
That's the front door.
Kind of. All around this place. Okay.
Is this a bar?
That is a bar. I'm just going to place a couple more because there are a couple more of them.
Why would
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Just gonna use these guys. Okay. Hold on a second. All right. You come up here, LL. The main living space of this treehouse is an absolute disaster. Garbage, tea spills, and goblin puke lie scattered and splashed all over the wooden floor. The smell of sugary rum is in the air. You see all over the place there are goblins who are plastered drunk. They're snoring, some like into puddles of their own vomit, and they're laid out in various states of unconsciousness all over the place. What do you do? They don't hear you.
Nice. Nice low drunken DC there. Can I make a little birdie sound signal to the party below to signal them that they can come up?
Yeah, okay. Everybody make me stealth checks with advantage.
I like to imagine we didn't know you were going to make bird sounds.
Yeah.
That's really impressive. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, with advantage.
With advantage, please.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
13.
Ooh, okay.
I'm a big
21.
sneaky man.
Put yourselves around here, if you can.
If you wouldn't mind.
Firbolg fly.
Oh yeah, I'm up front. Be very, very quiet.
You guys are quiet as you make it up here. Sneaking in behind you, you see there's knocks over glass, and he goes, "What are we being so quiet
Oh,
about?"
please don't knock over glass right now.
What glass would I? And he looks at the bar, and there is a jug, just kind of
Teetering.
on the edge, and he goes, "Oh, my goodness." You see him like quivering. It looks like he's getting ready to jump.
Hey man,
Oh,
hey,
so,
eyes
guys,
on the
I'm-
prize. Eyes up, eyes up.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go in and get some like intel. What kind of questions? I mean, I'm just gonna ask for you. Hey, where's the nectar?
Don't
You know.
wake
They're
them
all
up.
sleeping.
What? Give me.
I'm a
First off,
goblin.
give me a persuasion because you're
yeah,
talking
absolutely.
to. Yeah.
Cool. Persuasion.
Should we check if the nectar is perhaps on tap?
Oh, I rolled that with advantage for no reason.
That's fine. Go ahead.
14.
14. He goes, what? There's no problem. What are you talking to me like that?
Grammaticus, can you get that string out just in case?
I pull out the string.
Hey, buddy.
It's just, there's just a glass. There's a glass that is challenging me in my authority. I need to see it crash on the ground.
Can I mage hand the glass onto the bar?
You push it like on the center of the bar.
Yeah, just like, ooh.
He looks over and he goes, "Oh, there's no problem anymore."
I didn't think that would work.
That's hilarious. I just want to move silently over to the bar and investigate the bar.
Okay, you investigate the bar. You see that there appears to be like a bigger goblin back here, and he's got what looks like a very nice dagger as he's passed out. He's passed out like on the ground. He looks,
Give me that. Give me that.
I'm like, LL.
I'm trained. I do my mage hand ledger demand to try to steal it.
okay, 1 second. I need to figure something out. Okay. Okay, give me an advantage sleight of hand.
17 is my best one.
Okay, 17. You grab it, you're pulling his arm a bit, and then it snaps back, his arm snaps back, he goes, Drinkfoot, best clan. And he stays asleep. You grab a +1 dagger.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Another one.
Can I investigate?
So everybody's sleeping?
They're all sleeping, yeah, they're all it smells like booze. They're all drunk.
Okay.
Can I investigate what's on tap?
You investigate what's on tap. It looks like
Can you put me with everyone?
you smell a mixture of like chamomile, very strong chamomile. There's brewed tea and what appears to be like, you smell rum, you smell goblin rum, which smells awful. It smells like foot. And then, yeah, that's what you smell. What else to do?
I ask Knocks Over Glass. Do you smell what you're looking for in this room?
He says, it is somewhere in here, I think. We are looking for big butterflies, golden ones.
Okay. In this room, you see.
No, I don't believe it's in this room. This is a bar.
Why don't we proceed out of this room?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Which way should we
Oh,
go?
but I do. I also, as we walk through, I'd like to just sort of visually survey the other sleeping goblins to see if anybody else has anything fun.
Oh, gotcha. They all look like they have nasty little short swords and such, but nothing of value on them. Yeah.
Are these just open hallways this way?
Yeah, you're literally like in the tree itself.
Okay.
You're in the tree. So these are branches of the tree that you're walking inside.
Okay.
This kind of bends towards this way, and that one goes that way.
Looks like it's time for Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo
I think
again.
so. Odd or even?
Fairly quiet.
Odd, even?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're going around this corner.
To the, what is that? The northeast?
Fairly quietly.
We're going which way?
Do you want us to make further like stealth checks as we go that way?
No, you've already made them. You're good.
Okay.
This is a bar.
It kind of cuts over here and then opens up. This is our cat.
Still dangling a string back and forth.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Eyes on the prize?
You guys can put yourselves like closer to that room if you want. You would have to get away from the goblins unless you want to keep making stealth checks, essentially. Okay. Here you see. Here you see a simple sun-drenched table. A couple massive butterflies flutter around the area. You think you smell the intoxicating aroma of freshly cooked bacon. Knocks over glass, says, "That's strange. I smell bacon." Do you smell bacon? I smell it.
I was hoping that was like the smell of the nectar.
He says, "Those butterflies are not quite big enough. I don't think we are here.
Okay.
But I smell bacon."
Perception check of the
Is there
on the
bacon
table?
like on the sun-soaked table? So it's just like cooking.
You don't see bacon on the table now.
What are these three? Are those butterflies? What are these?
Those
three?
are chairs.
Oh, chairs.
Yeah, you see some
Okay.
chairs around it.
Okay.
What do you do?
Nothing else looks special about this table.
Perception? Yeah, investigate.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, give me an investigation. Go ahead.
13.
Oh, well,
20.
20. You step up as you.
6.
I'll give it to you. Yeah. Romanicus, you step up. As soon as you step up, you hear a voice come from. It appears to be the table, and it says, "What breakfast can I offer you?"
How about some nectar?
A glass appears on the table, and it suddenly fills up with this thick substance.
I turn to Knocks Over Glass and I ask, "Is this what you're looking for?"
He says, "No, that is the wrong color. That is the wrong color. That is an amber. We are looking for more of an orange.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
I'll go
Might-
up to
might
it.
be
We have to ask for bacon. It smells like bacon in
Should I
here.
drink this?
Nostril says, please go ask for bacon.
I take a sip of the liquid.
It tastes like really delicious nectar. Yeah. But Nostril Glass says, does it taste like chamomile? It doesn't taste like chamomile.
I say it does not taste like chamomile.
Then it is not what you're looking for.
I'll go over to the table and go, hi, Mr. Table. My
What breakfast can I offer you?
my cat friend, you want some bacon?
A plate of sizzling bacon suddenly appears on the table.
It's a lot of bacon.
Yeah, what do you do?
I go,
He grabs a piece of I just get the bacon.
yeah,
and
keeps
he
glass
goes-
on table.
he
That's
goes-
what we're gonna.
He goes, une crêpe avec de poisson Nutella. And it suddenly appears like a crepe appears with
Fish crepe.
with a fish crepe. And you say that, he goes, do not judge me. He rolls it up and eats it, and he's like, oh my dear, that's the best thing I've ever had. It is really, really good food. It's stunningly good food.
We should consider taking this table.
Table, would you accompany us on our adventure?
It doesn't respond to you, and Knoxville Glass goes, there is a bunch of goblins that way. Do you want to take the table past the goblins?
I really like breakfast food.
It is going to be tremendously difficult.
Okay. Okay.
Can I approach the table?
But he eats some of the bacon, and again he goes, it is so good. What do you do?
I'm so hungry, but I'm also cold. Can I have a magical cloak?
Nothing. Like a blanket appears. like a...
Is it edible?
Not,
It's like a pancake cloak.
yeah, I guess it would be. Like, yeah, it's a thin, flowery thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's just a large crepe.
It's like an AI. It's an AI program that doesn't quite get it. It just kind
I
of
take
makes
a
a weird
token
thing.
bite out of the blanket thing.
Yeah.
And smile.
Mm-hmm. What do you do?
Crepe cake.
Couldn't trick the table.
I think we can come back for breakfast after we're done finding the nectar.
Okay.
Just like a resounding brekkie, though?
Okay. Great.
Okay. All right. We'll be back, Mr. Table.
Bye, table.
Do you guys want a to-go bag or anything?
No, thanks. I'm trying to cut back.
Can you make me? Everybody, make me stealth checks again, please.
With advantage, you said?
With advantage, yes. If you're wearing armor, you don't have advantage. Instead, you're just making a normal roll. You have heavy armor.
25.
6.
9.
Great.
9.
13 plus 2. 16. I'm a goblin anyway.
Okay.
I'm not concerned.
You make it past these goblins again. And you make it over here. Put your characters over there, please. Okay. 1 second. Okay. This cuts 2 different ways. Goes over here.
Decisions.
And come over here. Eh. Over here, you suddenly hear. Here, you hear a buzzing sound. One second. What did I make? What do we got here? You see that. You see there are what appear to be hornets' nests over there, with big hornets the size of like cats that are inside these gigantic nests. That is what you see over there. And then if you go in the other way, you can't quite see it where you're at. What do you want to do?
To the hornets.
The hornets seem
Not what I
active
was
right now.
expecting to hear.
The hornets
go the other
do not seem. I mean, they're flying around, but they're not hostile. They're not like provoked.
They're also not drunk though. So.
I'll continue to stealth up to try to get a view of what's. And also, I'd like to do a trap investigation while I'm going.
Wise.
Because I always forget right at the moment when the trap is there. So it's a 16 for that.
Wait, what are you rolling, sorry?
Investigation for traps.
Investigation. You don't find any traps, but you see that there is something shiny in one of the hornet's nests. You see a shine of blue, but it's inside the hornet's nest.
Know how to tempt me, tree.
Do we have a string equivalent for him?
I mean, I got a mage hand and I know how to use it.
He's like the Nicolas Cage of this party.
Yeah.
I gotta do it.
Oh, it's glowing blue. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm gonna use my mage hand legerdemain and try to steal it stealthily from where I'm standing.
You can tell from where you're at that the mage hand can't get inside this thing. It's too big. But you can see something shiny, like in the middle of this hornet nest.
I see.
If we sat there for a second, how many hornets about would you say? Like I would assume are around there.
There are swarms of them.
Okay.
So there's a lot of them. I'd say like, let me see right here.
Can you disguise yourself as a hornet?
There are. Oh, 1 second.
Hello, fellow hornets.
They'll give you bee flowers.
There look to be about like 4 swarms of about 40 hornets each.
Oh my god.
That's too many.
Certain death.
It's a lot of hornets.
There's a glowy thing though.
Do you want a total party kill right now because you want something shiny?
Maybe you could like squint and see if you can make out what it is.
See if it's worth it.
You are talking, and then knocks over glass, goes, look. And you see a goblin is standing up and goes, how did I get away? He hasn't seen you yet. What do you do?
I cast sleep.
You cast sleep? You cast sleep. Can you roll me a D100, please?
Yeah, for sure. 90.
90. Okay. Okay, you cast sleep. His head bangs this table. It bangs the table. That's a 90. The table just goes up in the air and then lands perfectly. It goes without making much of a sound.
Nice.
And the goblin is just laid out.
Yeah, that was great.
That could have been pretty bad. We should probably hurry up.
Okay. I walk up and peek around the corner to the right.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. 1 second.
You still thinking about that?
Yeah, I want that thing.
You wanna know what that is?
that thing.
You wanna know what that is?
Am I as bad as a cat man? Because I want that thing.
Knocks over bees.
Shiny things.
Yeah, not so hornet.
Yeah.
Let me look at
Anybody
what
got a
this is.
fireball? Come on.
Okay. This works. Yeah, okay, great. Just quickly draw on some massive butterflies. They are all over this place. Okay. Gigantic blobs that I just drew. Great, awesome. Okay. As if you guys are all like kind of in there, knocks over glass, goes, that is them. Those are the golden T-moths. He says, they are poisonous to the touch. You see that there is a massive in the center. There's a massive cocoon, almost like a weird butterfly. Imagine a hornet's nest. Imagine like getting what's the meat, like a kebab.
A shawarma?
Shawarma, thank you. Like a shawarma thing. It looks like that. It's a gigantic cocoon thing that looks like a big orange-red shawarma meat thing, but it's like a cocoon, and it's moist, and you can see the nectar is at the top of it, which is 30 feet up.
The nectar is at the top of it?
It is at the top. It's like you can see it coming out of the top, like leaking out of the top of this thing.
So then it must be dripping at the bottom too, right?
It's kind of dripping down, but it's very thick.
Interesting. Can your mage hand like cover
Yeah,
itself
you
in
got-
nectar?
It knocks on glass. You got a jar?
He says, I have a jar. Yes, I have a jar. Yes, he gives you a jar.
I try to mage hand ledger domain collect some of the nectar from the top of the spire.
Give me, you come over here. Wait
With
one
like
second.
sleight of hand, I guess.
Yeah.
Only a 13.
You cast your mage hand, and as you cast your mage hand, the magic flitters and flutters out. Like your mage hand dissolves as it gets up there.
Interesting.
Knoxville Glass says, it is very powerful. There is a lot of magical, difficult to describe. It cancels your magic in here.
See.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
Let's see.
He says, I was hoping something like that wouldn't happen. I'm useless right now.
Can I cast sleep on all of the butterflies?
As you start to cast, he says, that would work because of what I just said.
He's a little.
Ray of Frost. No.
Once again, yes, to reiterate, it will not, the magic would be bad in here. What do you do?
I'm not particularly dexterous for climbing.
I mean, I am, but I don't like poison giant butterflies at all.
Just don't touch them.
Oh, cool. Thanks so much. All right. I'll try.
Wait a minute. Don't I have, what do I have?
Can you talk to them?
I have some...
Oh, I could talk at a lot of things.
Did you talk to the butterflies and tell them, hey, don't touch our friend?
If I go and talk to those butterflies and they do not want to talk to me, we're gonna be in some deep trouble. But I can go talk to them.
This is an adventure, and we are adventurers.
Grammaticus, what are you noodling over there?
I'm trying to figure out if my cloak of protection would do anything for me.
It protects you.
I mean, I get a little bit more on a saving throw, I suppose, if I end up getting poisoned.
Yeah, I mean, you are the tank, and
Yes.
you're strong. You
That
can
is
climb with being
Oh,
strong.
I do have.
Your words are persuasive, thief.
I have some persuasion.
What do you want to do?
Let's see. So I take 2 steps into the room.
Oh boy, okay. You get in there.
That
Yeah,
was
like-
that was 15 feet.
You see some butterflies start to flutter. Think like 3 foot tall butterflies, big. They're flapping all over the place.
Okay.
They're not flying all over the place, but definitely they start to jostle up a bit. What do you do?
Insight?
Roll me an insight. Go ahead.
Let's see here. 15.
They're somewhat territorial. You can tell just from just their
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see.
I wish
I
I
want to
didn't think
walk back down this hall to the opening of the hornets and just peek and see if I can make out what the blue thing is.
If you just hang out there and look, it looks like a cap. It looks like a jeweled. You see like something blue and then a little bit of silver. It looks like it could be a ring.
Okay.
to like protect you from poison, probably.
Oh, it's so good. I'm sure it's so good.
Let's see.
Okay,
gotta
I
have
have an
that.
idea.
Uh-huh.
I have an idea. I have Misty Step.
Okay.
So I could teleport myself. I don't know, how tall is this thing?
Yeah,
It's
30 feet.
30 feet tall.
So I can teleport myself to the top
Okay.
and just book it out of there.
Can you do it twice? Can you go foop, foop?
I was wondering the same thing.
Wait a second.
Can you carry people?
Knocks over glass goes, getting there I think would be good, but then you cannot
Because
get
of
back
the
because
magic
it's
situation.
You could do like an aerial jump, like a somersault, but there was no pool to stop it. It would be a bad fall. So forget I said that.
Let's see. So what do we have between us that could possibly help us extract whatever
Oh.
this thing is?
What about this? Okay. I cast. Would this work in there, or would it not work? If I cast it out here,
What are you
could I
casting?
cast darkness?
Ooh.
That'll. Then the butterflies can't see, and then I misty step up, and then I avoid them all because I can see in the dark,
Uh-huh.
and then I get back down, and it's a.
We could do that in the Hornet room too, if you have more darkness.
I can
mean,
can only cast.
I'd be happy to go try to
twice.
grab the ring if you cast darkness.
Give me a nature check.
Me?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Oh, nature. What do I have for nature? -1. Good. 18.
Nice.
You think that you think that the butterflies and the hornets all have blind sight, so they'd be able to see through darkness, essentially.
Even if it's this fancy darkness, magical darkness.
Let's see.
Oh, what if we?
Blind sight would be, you can be in darkness, and your blind sight would help you.
Okay.
What if we dragged some of the goblins into the hive and drew their attention away, and then got what we wanted?
So is this different? A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness?
So yeah, so they don't have dark vision. They,
They have
blind
something
sight.
special.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they essentially
Yeah.
have dark. They have
They just can always see, always.
pretty much. They can sense. They have sensory organs that let them sense the area around them.
Damn.
Romanticus, chuck a goblin in there.
Yeah, can I go as a goblin? I'm gonna go in there and wake someone up.
Don't risk yourself, Nim.
Well, I'll just
Well,
tell.
don't worry,
I'll
she's
just,
risking us all.
I'll just convince them that it's a good idea to try
gonna
climbing up here and getting some of this nectar. That
Wait a
it's
minute.
worth it.
What do hornets like? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do
Causing things pain.
I mean, like to eat.
Bastards.
To eat.
Those things suck.
Like to eat. You know what I mean?
Do they like nectar? Is that
Yeah,
the thing?
pollen or flowers or.
Because I'm thinking, like, we could go
yeah,
back to the
yeah,
breakfast
yeah.
table and get something that they'll like.
Or I could do a minor illusion of like some really fancy flowers in the corner or something like that to try to draw them
Okay,
away.
yeah.
We're lucky those goblins are so drunk. We've been sitting here for like 5 minutes. Like, well, I don't know. I'd get up there.
That's a great idea, using the table.
And also, what was back here? There was the rum, and there was something else.
Chamomile?
Chamomile. Right?
Well, that was the smell of the nectar, right? Was the chamomile?
If you get up to the top of that, I can cushion your fall. But you just gotta trust.
That's nice.
Oh yeah. What? We can get any food from the breakfast table, right?
Yeah.
It's not where I was going, but I'm liking your thought.
Well, like
Some thinking bacon?
some kind of either butterfly or hornety breakfast item.
We can just get a bunch of flowers.
Yeah.
Like big ass flowers.
Yeah, screw my illusion. Get real flowers.
Yeah. Okay, let's. Well, only.
You rolled an 18, so you know that hornets eat leaves, bark, and then they also eat like insects. They're predators. They're something of a predatory species. So they eat flies and insects and smaller things than them.
Great.
Since you're the stealthy one,
Yeah.
I think you should head back to
And
the
do we
breakfast
know
table.
like a specific flower that these butterflies like?
Oh gosh. Knocks over glass would know, and so he tells you a specific flower. Yeah, he tells you
I
that.
just rolled a 25 for stealth, so I'm proceeding through
Okay.
this.
So get the
back to
special
breakfast
flower.
Table.
Hello, breakfast table.
What can I get for you?
I'm a hungry butterfly. Can I have the finest butterfly breakfast that you have available, please?
It gives you an array of different flowers for you to grab. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put those in my pocket, and then. Hello, breakfast table.
This poor table.
Yeah.
I'm serving breakfast to a family, lovely family of hornets this morning. I was just wondering what you have for hornets. Do you have some
Yeah, it
grubs?
would give you. Yeah, you get like a whole bunch. It gives you a plate of crickets and gnats and flies. Yeah,
Great.
it gives you a plate of
Delicious.
that.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Okay, so now I'm just carrying these two things.
Gross. Yeah.
And I'm gonna proceed back.
Okay.
I think we should we put them here? and then
Then they both just converge.
Just
and go past them, or do we put them all on one side or all on one
Okay,
together?
let's try. Let's do one at a time.
Okay.
What if those hornets show these butterflies fire? What happens?
You caused them to mate with the butterflies.
Grammatis is gonna have to wrestle again, probably.
My arm in a sling. I'm like,
Buzz.
Okay.
As you guys are thinking, Grammaticus, suddenly a wind rushes in and pushes you forward 5 feet.
whoa, uh-oh.
The same wind that hit you before just suddenly pushes you forward, and you feel more in danger now.
Okay.
What do you do?
I call back. Give me that food.
I hand Grammaticus all of the grubs and the
So
hornet food.
what is the plan here?
No, we're too late for that.
We're getting that thing. That's the plan.
What do you do?
Ring.
Let's see. Let's see. Did you have knocks over glass? You had the disc magic, right?
He says, "Yes, I could make a disc for you."
Okay, yeah. I ask him to create a little disc, and I
Does.
put the grubs on it,
Okay.
and then I ask him to push the disc all the way to the back of the hornets.
Very cool.
hallway.
He pushes the disc to the back, and you suddenly the hornets converge on it.
Excellent. I reach over into the into this nest, and I retrieve the ring.
Give me an advantage. Something that you want to do. Give me advantage sleight of hand, or
Let's see.
I'll even take an athletics. Give me advantage athletics.
Athletics. Okay, cool.
Punch out.
Okay. Let's see. 23.
You grab it before the hornets have any chance of getting back to you, and you come back to your friends.
Nice.
You have a ring. It is a. I'm going to start pulling back some of the training wheels. This is now. You have a magical ring. You can make an Arcana check on it if you wish.
Okay.
All right, we fed one group of bugs.
Arcana check.
I'll try.
Ooh, 16.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm not advantage.
15.
Nothing. 8.
I think it's 16 will do it. This is a ring of. You see a little lightning insignia on this. This is a ring of lightning resistance.
Oh,
Dope.
okay. Nice.
Again, that's you take it and you attune to it, and then you're resistant to lightning.
Cool.
Sweet.
Ring of lightning resistance.
Really was hoping for poison resistance.
Yeah.
Is
Me
there
too.
poison lightning
Me too. I'm like,
flavor?
poison. So light.
Okay, but we can just run that same.
Yeah. Let's run the
That
playbook.
same-
Yeah.
Run
Same
that
playbook. Same playbook.
And I'll Misty step up, and then I'll climb down.
So we. So then maybe we should step back, do the disc thing, and then bring the disc this way to bring him over while we go in there. Does that work? Do you like
Yeah,
that?
right?
Knox over Glass says, "I think that would be very, very dangerous."
Oh, that's right, because the
Poison.
No, the disc. The disc will stop working once it gets in there.
Oh.
He says, "Also, you did that with your ring. They are poisonous to the touch."
Fair point.
Yeah. Can you just do like what you did? Just send the dish of butterfly food to the back corner there, so that
He says, "No, but he is correct. It will fail if it goes
will
in.
fail.
Would the disc disappear completely, or would it just fall to the ground?
It will disappear."
Okay.
Okay, how about this corner right there?
These are flowers. We could just toss them in there, right?
Such a Fey activity.
Flower girl.
It's not fun.
You want to? I mean, you could try anything. What do you want to try?
Are you
Let's see, what can we try? We could
I mean,
We
yeah,
could
you could do the thing.
tie a flower to an I don't know.
Well, like just bring the disc close, and then just bring it this way, and be over here, and then go like this when they're over there. I don't know what happens when the hornets and the butterflies collide.
What if we,
I will say, maybe my drawing. There do appear to be about 30 gigantic butterflies in there.
oh, that's a lot of
Okay.
butterflies.
Toit.
Let's see. What
do
do
you
you
do?
think?
I'm telling you, if you go and Misty step up there, I can get you down, but I can't protect you from the big butterflies.
That's the step that we really.
Why can't we just put the butterfly food right there, and they'll go go away from the tower enough for Nim to get in there.
Well, eventually Nim will have to go through here, which is where the butterflies will be.
There's something we're missing here.
What do you do?
Is there any, like, there's no windows or anything to the outside? We're just inside a room with all these butterflies?
You're inside a room, yeah, there's no windows here.
Okay. Okay. What spells do we have? What do we have? Oh, it doesn't matter.
You're talking about Misty Stepping, and then you're talking about casting what?
I'm a bard of creation, so once every long rest I can make something out of nothing using the Song of Creation.
Oh,
so,
awesome.
I want to see this, but you guys do what you want.
So yeah, that's my idea.
What's your
because
something?
Yeah, explain.
it could be anything. So I was thinking of just trying to like get like a bunch of hay at the bottom or something just to cushion you as you
bouncy
fall
castle.
into it.
Like an Assassin's Creed flick.
Just something so that you're not like
Yeah.
crashing. But
Is there like a predator for gigantic butterflies? Like, is there something they're afraid of?
Hornets, maybe?
Can we do a nature check to see if we know?
Like a big net. Just a really big net.
Yeah, right. Giant.
Big ass.
You trying to do what? Sorry.
Is there a predator for these giant butterflies that they would be afraid of?
I mean, is there a oh man, make a nature check. I don't know if you rolled for these guys yet.
15.
10.
It would be massive. It would be more dangerous than anything in here. Maybe, probably in this place, in the Feywild, maybe.
yeah, it was 18 to know if they have a natural predator.
They
around.
do. You don't want to see them.
Yeah, that's fair.
But what kind of creature would it be?
It would be like a gigantic.
Like a harbinger of destruction.
Yeah, it would be some sort of like gigantic. What do you call, like a Wolverine type creature?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask, Knocks Over Glass?
Yes.
What happens, like, how bad is this poison? If I get poisoned, is it certain death? Or can I still get out of there and I just might, pass out?
Oh, he says, it is not bad. It is an itching. It hurts very badly. I've read stories. It may scar you.
You said it wasn't very bad.
I mean, there are worse things in the multiverse, I guess. Yes, I have read stories.
Okay.
It stays with you, but also
Stays with you.
maybe
Stays with you.
maybe not. I don't know. I've never had touched by a golden cocoon moth.
He really wants the nectar.
He does.
Sounds like you should work for the nectar a little bit.
He says, I would, but I cannot cast any spells in there. You have seen.
How much nectar do we have to get? Because if we do the Misty Step thing, you fill up the cup, jump off, we can catch you and then book.
Okay, we got 5 minutes left. I want to see something happen.
How difficult do I think it is to maneuver? How fast are these guys? Are they fast or are they just...
You haven't seen them fly. They're just fluttering right now. They're just kind of fluttering and holding on to parts of the tree.
And they're like 3 feet tall.
Huh?
They're like 3 feet
3
tall.
feet. 3 feet.
I
Yeah.
mean, Grammaticus, just take the plate of flowers and just like discus it into the back corner over there, so we don't have to use magic that will
So
dissipate.
that maybe there's at least less of them in this front area if we put it all the way back
Yeah,
there.
just get them back.
So okay, somebody get a plate from the bar.
I have
You
a
made
the plate that
You
I
made
got.
another plate.
Okay, grab a plate. Okay, I put some flowers and leaves on it. And I go to the edge, and then I like slide it with my foot over into the corner.
Okay. Cool. Roll me an athletics check.
Okay.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm getting ready to maybe Misty Step it, but
Okay,
if it looks
do
like
it.
there's
stealthing.
an opening.
7.
About half of the butterflies, not half, about a third of them fly off and go see what you just did. What are you doing? You misty stepping?
I'll Misty Step up to the
You
top.
suddenly misty step
with
up
the jar.
off with the jar. You misty step up to the top. They suddenly become very hostile. You are grabbing. Give me a sleight of hand, and then give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. What is my sleight of hand? Oh no, it's only +2. 20!
Nice.
22!
That is a nat 20. Okay. You, with a clean sweep, just grab a full jar of nectar. What do you do now? They're about to converge on you.
I'm trusting you.
Yeah, I'm gonna quietly try to play my pan flute, and just like a little bean bag appears. That's a hand. It's a little like medium one, just like waiting for you like a baseball glove.
Do you jump on top of it?
Of course.
Okay, make me roll me an athletics or an acrobatics, or yeah, make me an athletics acrobatics. Go ahead.
Oh my god, I need better.
20.
You hop down and fall right onto the beanbag. You get it. You grab a jar of nectar and you exit the golden tea moth room. Nice. Excellent. You have it. Well done.
No problem.
Yeah. And I'm still a goblin.
Well done.
Aren't we here for a beacon?
You are
Crap.
You are here for a beacon. There's just other things in the way that you gotta get. Okay, how do you get out of here now? What do you do?
Okay. I guess so we've seen everything on this floor, right?
Yes, you have seen everything before.
Do the stairwells go further up?
The stairwells do not go. They go.
Oh, okay.
They end right there.
Let's get out of here.
So I guess let's stealth our way out.
Okay, give me some final stealth. So you just roll 1. Everyone else roll 2, I think.
25.
Oh, okay.
Natural glass rolls 2.
13.
Okay.
11.
12.
Okay. You guys make it out of. Give me your. Well, we don't need it actually. You guys make it out of the golden cocoon, and you are going down to give the nectar to Revenar. Awesome. We will stop it right there. We will hold for next week. We don't have a list of next week, but I think Kelly is coming back for next week. And then Colin is also going to be here for next week as well. Awesome. Great job, Colin. Nicely done, everybody. That was a lot of like sneaky, cool Feywildian stuff. Winner is Taco Gods. Awesome. So that's Bradley. Bradley, congratulations on your Sigillian inspiration. Please help out actors.
Taco Gods.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you all for watching. That is DM Tozy Presents episode 3 of Planescapers. We are coming back next week, and then hopefully every week thereafter. Cool beans. Okay. Josh, we good? Awesome.
That's the perfect ending to this like quiet snap.